20 tips to living your best life. Tip number 1. Stay committed to your goals. Don't give up on your goals when things get hard. Stay committed to accomplish all of your dreams. Tip number 2. Stick around people who are there for you through thick and thin. Find connections through current prospects on LinkedIn. Make sure to send out a small message with the connect request so the other person can learn more about you. Tip number 3. Always find one thing to be grateful for every day. Even on the toughest of days, find one thing to be grateful for. Gratitude improves your mood and makes you thankful for the life you have. Tip number 4. Be proactive. As the old saying goes, don't put off to tomorrow what you can do today. Be proactive so that you can accomplish your goals and actively create your ideal life. Tip number 5. Foster a growth mindset. A growth mindset is one that learns from mistakes and views challenges as opportunities to grow. Foster a growth mindset so that you don't get bogged down by failures and hardships. Tip number 6. Forgive yourself. Always be kind to yourself, and forgive yourself whenever you make mistakes. Tip number 7. Forgive others. Anger and resentment destroy your life from the inside out. Forgive others so that you can live your best life. Tip number 8. Treat yourself the way you treat your loved ones. Many people put themselves second to work and those they love. Make sure you give yourself a bit of attention by treating yourself the way you treat your loved ones. Tip number 9. Hold yourself accountable. Don't let yourself get away with mistakes and laziness. Instead, hold yourself accountable for all your actions. Tip number 10. Slow down and enjoy life. Life is not a race. You can't live your best life if you don't slow down and smell the roses on occasion. Tip number 11. Learn from your mistakes. Instead of being ashamed or overwhelmed by your mistakes, learn from them. Tip number 12. Create a morning routine and stick to it. Your morning sets the stage for your day. Create a morning routine and stick to it so that your days have a productive and calming base. Tip number 13. Get enough sleep every night. Many people neglect to get enough sleep, but sleep is vital for living a happy and healthy life. Aim for at least 8 hours a night. Tip number 14. Learn how to say no. Learn how to say no so that you can focus on activities and tasks that truly matter to you. Tip number 15. Never stop learning. The only time you should stop learning is when you are in the ground. Keep learning so you can challenge your mind and grow. Tip number 16. Be authentically you. Don't live by anyone else's standards. Always be authentically you since there is only one of you. Tip number 17. Be present. Don't focus too much on the past or future. Instead, focus on the present to make the most of every moment. Tip number 18. Measure your progress. Measure your progress so you can reward yourself for your improvements and fine-tune your behavior. Tip number 19. Ask for help when you need it. If you need help, ask for it, but only ask if you actually need and want it. Tip number 20. Be patient. You won't be able to transform your entire life overnight. Be patient and keep working.